Morning, Anne Marie. Hugs all around. We're an airplane pilot where we're learning to fly. We're not a pilot because we can't hardly land it, but that's what we're here to do, just hang out. Some scenic. And you know, and I said it yesterday, in the long run, I'd like to do some long-term flights and I'll do some like ASMR uploads or something, you know. Beautiful game. Google accurate. Want to go to Rio de Janeiro? No problem. How about the Amazon? Well, you know, we could do it. That would be kind of interesting. Whoa. Loading world data. Yeah. And you know what? And we could also do the... We got to go on a hot air balloon ride. You know? I probably won't die on that one. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right, here we are back in the old saddle. Let's everybody welcome Adorned Splash, which is me. I don't know why. There's an automatic generated one, probably years and years ago when I made the account. Either way, we're here to learn how to fly. Now, we know a little bit.
You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what we're here for.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam.
I'm really liking this game, but I'm on the fence about actually buying a stick for it. You know, I may do it, because I do like it is compatible with, and I do like VR flying. But you know, the thing is, the one that I'm looking at is only compatible with Xbox. I have to look. Certification, right?
You can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Yeah, a lot.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Right. And as you can see, that's where we start. We're right at the beginning. We don't even know what we're doing. That's why we're here, just to, you know, it's like half sword, but different. But I'm flying a plane. So hopefully we don't kill everybody, including myself. Just pour a complimentary beverage on the house of the flight. Now, sooner or later, down the line here, jet airline transport pilot rating. Where is the yeah, so we need to, I really want to get involved. I do want to do some rescues, you know, hooking the hook and putting out fires and saving people from the middle of the ocean. I think that'd be cool to fly out there because you'd really get a perspective. Again, Google accurate this game, so like it's kind of neat. So
all the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Yeah, and I want to do a couple, as you can see here, a quick rundown again here. Training sim controls, aircraft essentials, attitude, i.e. pitch, and roll and all that. We got power settings, maneuvering testing, pre-flight procedures, taxiing on the runway. Takeoff, landing, you know, we still only have a B in there. And I'm not satisfied with that. So we're going to do a couple. I only have, now here's what we're going to do. I want to get comfortable with flying, obviously, but I think that the solo flight is a good way to do it. We did our first solo flight yesterday, and now here we'll give you the rundown. We need to take off, hitting a speed of 55 knots and climbing to 5,300 feet. Now we need to make a hard right and climb to 5,700 feet, but we have a crosswind here at 75 knots. Now that ain't nothing to, you know, shake a stick at. Then we're going to hit the 10-degree flap, 6,000 feet. We'll climb up a little bit further, and then we're going to have to start to descend on the third turn here at 75 knots and 57. And then we got to land. So that's going to be a pretty rapid, decline here. But it may be just bigger than it seems. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Alrighty.
It's time. Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
I'm gonna leave.
Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, now I'm noticing...
Good luck. See you on the other side.
Okay. Flaps, see, now they have my flaps preset at 33. Now I know that does give you lift. And it also slows you down. So what we're going to have to do, yesterday we did it and we dialed the flaps back to 0. Today, let's leave them at 33 and see what the heck happens here. We're going to take off full throttle. Okay. And Alright, we should be good to pull back lightly. Airspeed 50. Alright. 60 V1, rotate. Alright, we're off the ground and we're going to head to the first coordinate. And
don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Yeah. You got to keep your thing here above your dashboard, above the horizon here. That's the trick that we've learned. And we're going to come up here on the first turn. What is our altitude like? Ooh, let me move this computer over. I can't see it. Let's keep climbing. We got another 100 feet. Let's. Turn. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to continue climbing up to 5,700. That wasn't bad, right? Let's bank a little bit to the right, though, because we kind of overdid that one. 5,700. I'm not worried about the stall. Don't worry about it. We got to get up. I know. This is why... Yeah, so we're going to have to come back here. We're almost at 57. Alright, we made it. Now we can stop and we can make our turn.
Stop.
You're okay, girl. You're alright. Alright, downwind leg. Now, we got a crosswind of 75 knots coming in from the southeast, and we need to reach 6,000 feet. So let's bring our nose up a little bit. We'll bank a little to the right and swoop it back in. Another couple 100 feet and we'll be in good shape. Okay. Now we want to maintain 80 knots, so let's let the nose down a little bit. But not too much because we don't want to be, coming in hot like lava. Extend the flaps. Alright. It keeps moving on me here. No, I don't want flaps 20. Down. Maybe it... Oh, I see. No. Oh. It's every 10. Okay. I understand. See? We're learning here. Now we're way too... Now we need to slow down. Another 20 miles an hour. Hard bank. Sorry, folks in the back. But, to be honest... $75 knots. Alright, so far so good. Let's not do that because yeah, I know. I'm gonna give you a little bit more power, girl. We're gonna get over the old hump. There. Land on runway 21. Maintain 65 knots. Alright, well we're gonna do that by raising our nose. Giving ourselves enough power to get over that hump. Because, yeah, it looks like, oh, you're fine. No. We got to give it even a little bit more power because I'd rather come in hot. Uh-huh. Ah! Get up there, girl. And then we're going to have to cut the engine real quick. Okay, yeah, we're coming in. We're going to have to bank to the right. This is going to be interesting. No stall. Watch this. I'm gonna land it. Huh? Little Susie in the back. Oh, we're going to hit. No stall. Watch the. Look at this. Oh, flare. Okay, we're dead. Well, you know what? The first part of it went all right. But the thing that is about it is, this is why I'm not advancing my career yet, because we can't make money even with our PPL, personal private pilot's license. Now we're going right now. Now the flaps seem to be okay.
From the ground. In radio contact
when
if
we
you
took
need
off,
me,
so let's
but
keep it
something
there.
tells me you won't.
No,
the goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
All right.
Good luck. See you on the other side.
55 knots. Rotate. Nice and easy. Don't tail bump it. Now, when we get better, I can come outside of the cockpit like this, but when I'm learning, I want to keep it inside. I think there's a way to zoom in, too, on the instrument panel. I have to figure that out. Okay, yeah. Now, let's go right for the 5300. This is why I want to yoke. You can see how jerky it is with the controller. Quickly, get to it. There we go. Let's put our nose down, maintain 75 knots. Okay, the turn wasn't bad. Now everything I do is going to be judged. Are we going to go up? What do you mean maintain? The hell? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I deserve that one. I can't. Get me to 57. I can't get up there. Oh, we're gonna get penalized for that one. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'm not so much worried about that in the long, like, because in the long run, all we gotta do, I just want to be able to land. I'm fine with the flying, as you can tell. I need to be able to land. That's what we're gonna try to do. Okay, so it's going. Let's bank it just a little bit down. Hit 80. All right. Pretty smooth. I'm trying to maintain the 80 knots here. All right, I'm maintaining. Come on, give it to me here. That's better. There we go. $80 on the nose, right? Okay. We're about to make our final turn, well, the turn to the downwind leg, anyway. And then we'll make our... And let's stay around 6,000 feet, because you know what? I've been realizing I've been dipping really hard here after this turn, and that's what's... I'm going to slow our engine down a little bit, but I'm not. But I'm going to stay high when I turn. See, I've been dipping down. Yeah, look at the difference here. Like I'm actually lined up here. All right, let's cut the engines. Airspeed 105. We got to get down to 65 without stalling. But Hood, that was a lot better, huh? I cut engines all the way down.
500.
Yeah. Oh, this is... We're going to flare at 10 feet. Oh, come on. That, you know what? I thought that was pretty good. Well, we'll try one more time. And then I think we're going to get it here. Yeah. And we'll see what this whole career mode will have to offer. Well, there's a lot, but I really want to be comfortable with landing. And again, I'm going to be doing it anyway, so...
It's
all right,
time.
we're out of here.
Your first solo flight.
Yep.
I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own.
All right, one more time here.
Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
All right, 55 miles an hour, and we are out of here. We leave the ground. I guess that's the last bastion here, that little pink. I don't know. I'm going to keep it right here so we don't get a... Whoop, no, yeah, that's what we don't want to do. Keep it above. It's so hard with the controller. And this controller's very... I'm not blaming the controller, I'm just saying. Alright, we need to hit 5,300 feet. We're on our way, looking good. Maintain 75 knots. Well, that's not going to happen until we get to 5,300. Because you got to, like, hold it. It's... I don't care. Alright, there we go. Now we can head over here and maintain, but I don't want to, there we go. I don't want
to... Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah,
don't
I don't.
Sink.
Alright, I won't. Try to maintain that 75 knots. See, it's all like a puzzle. You just keep it together here. Down, nose down. Make the turn.
Stall. Stall.
Yeah, thank God.
Stall.
Yeah, that was a little, that was like 30 degrees. 5,700 feet. Alright, let's head up. Okay. Nose down, make the turn. But not 30 degrees. You gotta remember, I don't need to continue to hold. Crosswind leg. Holy mackerel. Alright, we gotta go up more, about 300 feet. And when I have to start calling all this stuff out, man, and the radio tower will get in there, and what the heck? Maintain 80 knots. Yeah, I'm trying. We gotta put our nose down a little bit, but I don't want to sink too much. And we're maintaining at 6,000 feet. Actually, we want to go down a little bit. Six. Flaps are down. Hey, maintaining 80 knots as we come around our third loop. You know, because you get everything you do, well, you'll be judged on it here. Alright, let's make our turn. Alright, which is pretty smooth. That was probably our best turn we ever did there. Right. Maintain 75. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to cut the power a little bit. Final approach. Let's cut it down to 2,000. Nice. We'll cut it down even more. Let's. We're gonna have more speed, so I'm gonna cut the engines all the way because we're gliding in, and I don't want to. We're gliding in, but we are essentially.
500.
Yep. We're gonna pull up now. Slow our airspeed down a little bit. Flaps down more. We're really coming in hot, but we got to get down.
Stall.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know that those flaps. Help! Oh, you kidding me? Well, but I am more comfortable with it. All right. Let's see here. Now, I want to take a look at this. Let's see here. Okay, no. What did I do? Oh, did I do it again? All right, fine. I'll do it one more time.
Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
So, I think the last piece of the puzzle here
to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own.
Is
Remember,
we gotta really cut some power off of here.
And you'll be just fine.
And we're also too high.
Good luck. See you on the other side.
Yeah, you too. Alright, this is going to be the best run ever that I have ever had here. Alright, end of upwind, we're headed there, 5,300 feet. Make sure your seat belts are fastened and you're trained in an upright position. Keep all limbs out of the aisle just in case, because, you know. We're going to be initially traveling at 5,300 feet, folks, and then we're going to climb. We're going to make a turn, and then we're going to climb a little bit more. You know, you're here for the height. You want to see scenery. Well, all right. Going to level off a little bit. Try to maintain our 75 knot suggestion. We're gonna, you know, that's the thing. We're gonna cut the engine a little bit here. Making our turn here. A little, you know, outside, but you know, I'm not complaining. It's not gonna cost us too much time. All right, we're gonna climb a little bit more, folks, up to 5,700 feet. And isn't that a hoot? Okay, just a couple more. Well, we haven't gotten any stall warnings, I don't think yet. I said it. All right, let's dip our nose down and get to 75. And we gotta make a turn now. A little late again, but better than last time. That was pretty, you know, the first turn was very smooth. It's up and down. Like if I had an actual yoke, it would be a lot easier because you have to hold it into the controller's just not reach 6,000 feet. Okay. Another 100 feet and we'll be right there. Just keep our dashboard above the horizon, and that's how you do it. Maintain 80 knots. All right, let's put our nose down. We'll hit 80 knots. And maintaining 6,000 feet, up a little bit. Down a little bit. See, they want both green. Holy mackerel. Flaps down to 20. Actually, I don't want. No, bring the flaps back to 10. We need this speed. And we need to actually start dipping down a little bit because we're going to start our descent. And I would rather have let's cut our engines a little bit. And we're going to dive because it'll kind of equal out the speed here. We're going to keep all right. Well, the good news is that we've been higher than normal. And that's never a bad thing. You get a little bit more time, but see, we still screwed it up. Maintain 75 knots where we're doing a good job of that. Nose up a little bit. All right, our final turn until our landing here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna cut our engines down to about 1,000. We want to make sure we have enough, you know, power to get over that hill. And I think we will. Lined up. Yeah, we're lined up all right, really, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out all engine, little glide. And then we'll flare at 10 feet. Oh, you kidding me? I just can't, man. Maybe I really gotta. Don't I have to do the flaps after that though? You know what the hell? Well, let's go back to the training details here because that's like 3 in a row. And I'm telling you, once I learn that, the lane, that's the thing. That's the hardest one. Let's see here. Yeah, there's still, because the downwind one, we did okay. You know, we're actually worse at that one. But this one's harder. So it's like either or. You know? Downwind from disaster. Well, hello Trisha, what's up? I'm gonna try one more time because I don't care. And welcome in, Trisha. I'm doing one more last flight here. We're trying to land. We haven't been able. We've crashed every time. But this is the thing. This I gotta have to get a yoke because this controller is super brutal to try to play with. I'm not sure exactly if, like, you just can't, you can see the jerking on a yoke, it won't do that. Maybe it will. Because I am enjoying it, and I'd like to, it's relaxing, you know, and I want to do some, you know what, I'm going to do it. Because I want to do some no commentary ASMRs, like flights from, like, you know, America to Australia, and land at night with all the beautiful lights flying over to Japan. Yeah, focus. Well, I'm putting that game on the back burner right now.
It's time. Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Now that's what you said. I've been trying to land.
See you on the other side.
Alright. Flaps 10 degrees, 0 trim. Our airspeed we need to hit is 55. And we are there. V1, rotate. And we're up and away. Nice and easy. We don't want, again, we don't want to do... Now, you know, I thought we were really smooth last time. Really. No, she lies, Trisha. That's easy for her to say. She's down there in the booth, you know? Alright, we need to hit 5,300 feet. We're on our way and maintain 75 knots, but we'll hit that after, again, when we hit 5,300. I'm about to... He's about to yell at me for my horizon breach, but, you know, hey, we're doing alright. 5,300 and then this 50 feet. Let's get there real quick. There we go. Now we'll bring our nose down. That'll bring us to 75. Yeah. No. Nose up. Maintain 75 knots. We're going to make the turn. That turbo's a lot better than last time. I got to start evening it out now, though. Yeah, it was too sharp of a cut. Too sharp. I know, baby. You don't like that. See how jerky it is? I can't. This controller, you can't help it. But a yoke will be really precise. Oh, we got to get to 5,700 feet here. Holy mackerel, we got to turn and do it. We're going to turn and go up and maintain 75 miles an hour. All right, we hit that. Let's head this way. That was I mean, it's 6,000 feet. Boy, we got to go up even more. And we can't stall. But our engines are kicking in high gear. We're not worried about it. Yeah, no. You're not going to stall out on me, girl. All right, let's maintain 80 knots. Oh, yeah, we were going to stall. We're at 48 miles an hour. What the hell? All right, let's start to... We got to maintain 6,000 and 80 knots. Come on, do it. Down, a little down. Both green, there we go. That's what they expect. And here's the thing with this controller. Flaps, now I gotta use my other finger. Flaps 10 degrees, and we're actually at 20. But you know, we'll take it. No, Trisha, we don't want to kill anyone. Alright, we're gonna start to sink. I'm liking 5,000 feet when we come in for the landing. Let's start to cut the engines down to 2,000 and we'll round out to around 1,800. But I want to keep the nose up. No, hold on. Let's hold your horse here. Turn. Ah. Whoop. Drop the power. Right. Oh my God. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to cut the engines. But not all the way because holy crap. No, all right, no. I'm not going to freak out. We're actually on a good line here. And a good height. 65 knots. The engines. Whoops. That was deliberate. Like not. It was. Yeah. 65. Are we gonna hit it? No.
Stall.
No. We're okay. We're okay. Brake. Left rudder. Keep it in the center, Mike. Pump the brakes. Oh my God. Welcome to cloudy St. Augustine. I got you here. I'm sure you won't be back.
I
Wow,
think
we
a bit
did
more
it.
practice may be a good idea.
Probably, yeah.
You're
What do you
on your way
think?
to becoming one hell of a pilot.
Hell being the key word. Okay. Training complete. Congratulations. We did it. Woo! Trisha, I'm not confident in my skills. Look at this. How do I get a 56 for the takeoff here? What the hell? Base leg, crosswind leg, you know, I mean, I get it. Well, I got a 52%. Like, so there's only a 48% chance of you dying. Well, what's the next training here? Let's go back. Hey, we're alive. Okay. Let's remind everybody here that we're alive. What's up, Tenda? You're going to your girlfriend's, but I'll leave you on my TV and left the light. Well, thank you for that, Tender. I appreciate that. Man, based on my training grade, I think you're ready. I don't know about all this. What did we get last time? A C still. Son of a... Well, you know what? It's time to get... We can't make any money sitting around. And we're not going to learn it. I mean, we will. We would. But we'll try it out. Let's see what happens. Take the exam. Yeah. Because I said yesterday we were going to do it. 2,000 credits. Let's go. Damn. Okay. Okay, so it's the same type of thing we just did. Okay, that's fine. What's clouds? What is that? Oh, I can't add the clouds. Oh, there is clouds. Whoa! Okay, that's new. Okay, so now we're going to, for the first time in our Cessna 172 Skyhawk, we're going to attempt to get our PPL, our private pilot license. Now, this is just the first step, folks, in the journey to beyond the clouds, beyond the skies. And I think we could do it. If we're to transport, it's one thing transporting pallets and TVs. It's another thing when there's human life at risk. And I'm trying to learn how to fly a dang plane. Private pilot license. Certification. Airplane. Okay. Well, figured that. You would have scored better if you hadn't been flying like a granny. Well, what are you talking about? I was trying to, fly like a young, open-minded individual. But you could be right. Watch, today, Trisha, would have been the day that I would have beaten half support when I played this. Because it can happen. It will happen. We'll be back with half support.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
Oh, this is serious business here. Ooh, I even have an attendant. Hi. And guess what? There's a bunch of engine covers. All right, let's get to remove those. We have to remove them or we're not going to be able to fly. We got to get the pitot tubes right here. Very important. That tells us our speed and the temp, like the whole plane systems and all that. All right, got that. Let's go do some tire kicking, making sure that our landing gear is sufficed. Left tire, well, look, it looks pretty good. How about over here? Chocks, remove. Well, let's remove them. We have to. Step, left strut, looking good. Condition, brand new. Well, it better be. How's our baggage door? Well, we could store a few pounds of something in there, All right. Let's head over. Oh, we got to go to the other side. Oh, wait, no, did we miss something? No, we got that. We're good to go. Let's remove this strut cover. I don't know why I called it that. Oh, static port cover. Strut cover. All right, very good. And you just, what are you doing? Let's check the oil. Now, because, the leading cause of airplane accidents is maintenance. People don't check what's going on. I don't know how it is. It's probably terrible. I know they're under a lot of time constraints, but it doesn't really matter. You got to make sure every nut and bolt is perfect as it can be within the standards of the Flight Administration Depository Central Guard. Rudder, let's examine it. Alright, looking good. Now we can move this. Whoop. Oh, I ended up on the other side. What the hell? Ah! Okay. It doesn't want us to do that. We're going to have to press to interact. No, I'm checking the dang flaps. Up. Down. All right, elevator's good. We're gonna have to go. I want to go on the other side. Oh, you know what? We got to do these. The ailerons. Checking these out. Looking good. And right. And one more. Well, three more. See, this is the type of thing that people... Alright, let's check this aileron. It's up and down and looking good. And one more. Because... You gave her that one to us. Alright. I think... That's everything. Oh, there's someone in there. Well, I thought this was... Okay. Alright. How you doing? No. Let's get in. Yeah, alright. Just making sure we did it. You know, another roundabout. You know, we don't miss anything here. I am drinking and flying. Exactly what... Wait. Think we did everything? Yeah, we did. Let's get in. All right, how you doing? Welcome to, yes. So, let's, all right, let's start her up. Now, when you get used to it and you know what you're doing, all of these, every button in here.
Traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
I don't have one. Zero, nothing. That's my traffic pattern. Okay, so let's... What we're going to do, we're going to go to the outside. And now... Okay, we're going to go up to that and we're going to wait. Let's give it a little gas. And, oh, you know what? Let's release the emergency brake. Actually, let's throttle down. Ah!
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 140 Tree 8 is taxiing to runway 1. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
Oh! You see? What the heck, man? I'm gonna have to do all this stuff. We're going to go to our hold short here. Okay. Hold X to brake. We did it. We did. Okay. All right. Well, what the heck? We're beginning to. Oh, we have to make an announcement that we're taking off. This is what I'm talking about. This is getting serious. Now, your gas only 25%. I don't know. What is it? Where is it at? Oh shit. We only have 20. Well, this is just a test. I doubt they're going to throw us into a holding pattern. Bishop says, yes, okay, ready to co-pilot. Got my hair all teased up, sequin brassiere on. Daisy Dukes, black fishnets, and 6-inch... What the hell? What kind of flights have you been on? And what airline is that? Yeah, Big Tender, that's a good call out there. Alright, we're going to announce our takeoff right now.
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 140 Tree 8. Taking off runway 1. Left close traffic. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to learn what that means. Let's taxi out here. Yeah, it's definitely easy. I'm gonna learn. I need to learn how to toggle. I'm doing it like the real ones. Okay, we're gonna. Whoops. Right, rudder. Hi. it's not. Hey, what are you doing? Ah, why the hell can't? What is happening? Why am I at full engine? Ah, this co-pilot's is terrible. Hey, ain't doing nothing. Oh my God. We're gonna drift into here. What the hell? I gotta make a... Alright. I wonder if this will go against my whole thing. Uh-oh. Whoops. Pull over. Oh my gosh. That was not... What the hell? This is why I wanted to do the training, man. It's just... Aha. Okay, you know, here's this one here. I don't know what happened and why this popped up. Half of this is mouse, half of it's keyboard. I don't know. Announce takeoff right now. Yeah. I'm doing it. What is it doing? Look at this. It's not, it's turning. I'm not trying to do that.
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 14038. Taking
Uh-oh.
off runway 1. Left close traffic. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
I think something happened with the controls here. Ah. I see. What happened? I'm going to have to fix it. That's why I crashed. What the hell? What are we doing? I take off now? What happened? Uh-oh. We gotta step on the gas. We only have a little bit of... We're gonna crash into these trees. Yeah, but it told me this way. Look at it. Initial climb. 7, you know. We have time. We're getting up here. V1, rotate. We're out of here. Okay? I'm saving you folks money. Oh, boy. We're very close to the trees. Nose up. Nose up. Get out of there. Oh! Holy mackerel. No, here, this is what's happening. I don't know what is that. Ah, the whole thing. I'm buying a yoke today. I can't do this.
Stall.
The whole.
Stall. Stall.
Okay, let me explain what's happening. Settings. What the hell? Like controls. I'm using my analog, and all of a sudden, the thing. It's not controller. Here. What the hell? Like, toggle. Wait, autopilot? Okay. No. How do I, where's my flaps? Or my air, here. Ailerons axis. What the hell is this? No. Why is that there? It's not working. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to get yeah. Hold on. Let me test something here now, though. Let's go back. Yeah, it's not, I'm not using my, it's not letting me use the right controls. It's making me use the other ones. The little, the cross, like the, what the hell, man? This is, no, come on, man. That's stupid. What happened? Why is this doing that? Well, maybe we'll do better with these controls. But that doesn't make sense. So I'm looking around with my analog, and it's making me steer with the digital pad. All of a sudden. After, like, the whole... What is this? Like, why? Reach 1,000... We're at 1,000 feet. Oh. Well, we're taking it into the sea. Actually, it's not bad. I don't know what the hell I did. See, press that. See how it's saying that? That's not the right button. Now it'll do it. What the hell? It's not doing it. Oh my god, I can't play this now. Oh, this is all. These controls have completely just lopsided on me. What the hell, man? Announce it. It's not announcing. I'm pressing both of them and now it's not announcing anything. Oh, I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong. I hit the stupid... Where the hell are we? Land... What are you talking about? You can go to hell. Holy mackerel, we're at full... We're coming in hot, folks. I see what happened. I know what happened now. Watch this. Listen, we're used to aircraft carriers around here. Holy shit, we're going 2,000 miles an hour. What does that X mean? Is that the last bastion? No, we're landing it right now. Rudder, hard right. This ain't the Hudson. Shit! Pull up. Holy mackerel. Well, technically we might have lived.
500. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Not too fast, I know. Well, we need flutters, flaps.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, we're all right now.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
It's not letting me. This is one of these things here that it's.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
One of these bugs in the game. I'm not even kidding. There we go. We have to stall to shut that guy up. But you know what? We're pulling up. We're gonna land this thing. Brake, pump the brake. Uh-oh. What are you talking about? I did hit it. Well, we lived. Pressure, I don't want to hear it. Oh, we have to go up to the whole shore. All right, let's... Yeah, after everything else. Well, it's decided, folks. I'm going to have to get... Literally, I'm going to have to get... Buy a yoke. And I'm not getting the whole rudder set up with the pedals. That's like $300. I'm not doing it for this one stupid game. But I feel that there is a lot this game could offer. I mean, the devs don't do anything with it, but I'm having a good time. Enough to pick something up. All right, let's go up to our whole short so they could yell at me. I can't wait to get... Oh boy, wrong button. I can't wait. Now look at that. Now come on. If you were a passenger, look at this pulling, right? Forget about the landing. Hi, I'm here. I'm home. We're gonna...
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 140 Tree 8 is taxiing to parking. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
Oh. Don't say a word, Philip. RB, okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, we're here.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Did I win? Oh, I got an A? How the hell did I get an A? That's right, ladies. And you can always count on, I don't even know, I don't know what the name of our airline's going to be, but we have, girls, help me think of an airline name. Because when we start commercial and 250 people around, it's going to be, look at this, respect the traffic pattern altitude, 93, respect the traffic pattern, How did I get 100% on that? This is how accidents have been happening, folks, like, apparently. The taxi path, yeah, we did do all right. Plane handling. Well, 69. We were busy at the Mile High Club bathroom. What do you want me to tell you? Well, we did it. We passed it. I can't believe it. Good job, everyone. What's up, Silent Dead Gamer? And if you play this game, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, just to preface it, you know, and all that. Let me pour this. It's been so busy at work. With the 4th of July, you people just want to eat. You want to eat food and drink beer and, you know, and soda and whatever else you buy. Organic product. Good. Good. All right, well, we passed our next exam. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, we have 911,000 points out of 1 million. How the hell? Oh, Silent, I am about to buy a yoke. You know, like a controller, a stick, because I can't. I'm playing on a like 10-year-old Logitech controller, and maybe Silent can attest to how hard it's probably to play on a controller. I mean, for me, it's not terrible. I've never played this whole. This is the first time I'm playing the series, so bear with me. I'm just learning how to play. But I may have to, I don't know. You know, we have, there's a lot to do in here. Red Claus, what's up? Oh, give me 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. Just give me a minute, it's work. All right, no big deal. Okay, I can't believe that. Like, that's crazy. All right, next. We're not retrying shit. We're getting out of here. Now we can start making some money, I think. I don't know. Some of the player unplayed control. Yeah. But, you know, I've heard that this game is almost like unplayable with mouse and keyboard. I haven't tried it yet. I said yesterday I was going to do it. I've been keeping it over here on the OBS side of the whole thing. All right, congratulations, certification private pilot license, airplane pass. I don't know how they let people like me out on the, you know, the airway. All right, so this allows me to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions So no rain or clouds for us, and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Ah, private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. Right, so I don't think we could charge anybody. Yeah, we need a new plane. You ain't kidding. I don't know anything about what's going on in here. I am gonna pick up a yoke. Where the hell? This is one of those things. See, it won't let me with the control. Oh, there we go. Now it'll let me. New aircraft flyable for missions. You can now fly aircraft. Okay. Well, I don't have any money. But what do we got? The Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Well, we're kind of familiar with that. That's what we've been testing in the JMB aircraft VL-3. And don't forget about the Robin DR400. The 100 Cadet at that. You know, it's been known to carry 100. You should get one of these if you play this game. Okay, Brett, I'll take a look at that link. Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam.
Thank you, Arturo.
That's the first of many steps on your career path.
Hopefully we don't kill anyone. I mean, thank God we have 90 lives. But listen, it's all trial and error here. I don't, you know, I mean, all right.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience.
Okay. Sounds good to me. And
let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Let's do that now. I'm using like my mouse now. Like, and I am gonna get check it out though, Brett. I want to get, because I know not only this, but I am interested in other flight games. Normally I do them privately over the last, you know, whatever, 30 years. But I mean, I've only been streaming for 10 of them, and I want to bring. I thought this would be kind of different. I don't know. I do want to do like uploads of like different flights, like the real time, just for ASMR. I think that would be kind of neat. Specialization. Let's take a look.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Right. Look at all that. Holy mackerel.
As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then, when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Exactly. Wow. First flight, okay. Ferry flight, I guess that's what's next. I guess. Do I choose any of these? Rotorcraft. Ah, and we can do some helicopter play. Nice. Well, I need to be level 5 for that. What level am I? Let's take a look. Where is my... This is where the mouse comes in. It's just quicker. Alright, let's see here. Now, what? New missions. Oh, okay. Ah, and right here.
You can see all the missions currently available to you.
Yes. And folks, I have chosen, if you can see, and I can zoom out.
There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
Ah, one mission, and it's going to be, I don't know. We'll find out. But here we are down near where I live in Florida. This is about where I live. I'm in St. Augustine, so it's, they have St. Augustine. We have a private airport, but there's Jacksonville. I'm like down here, right around here, because this actually, that's Anastasia Island. That's Fulano Bridge. That's the Bridge of Lions. So it's definitely Google accurate. I can tell you where this stuff is. But here's the city of St. Augustine right here. That's where I live, right in that area. So I figured, what the hell, you know, let's pick something decently close. And Jacksonville's close. It's only about an hour away. But I figured, you know, let's do something different. We'll go into the woods. So good. All right, back to headquarters. Oh, wait, we got to choose the... missions. We gotta do. Sorry, let's get back in it. Okay. Alright, so the gold things are the missions. First flight, scenic visit of Neptune Beach with John. Okay. John Washington and his daughter will be joining you. Oh, great. There's people in here. Ah. Well, we're responsible. Well, they're going to be joining you on this flight over their home region. Buckle up. It's time for a great session over Neptune Beach if we don't kill him first. Distance is 10 nautical miles at 49 pounds. There is clouds in the area. I thought I was only allowed to fly in the perfect, circumstances. All right. Well, we're going from airport F48 to FD40, so we're just doing a loop. It's no big deal. Over to Neptune Beach coast. Let's take a look. Accept the mission. All right. I'm going to pull out all the stops now. There ain't no rules, so I'm in charge. David Warwick. Flight coordinator, Jacksonville Flight Club. Well, that's excellent. I'm going to look them up tomorrow. Mission criteria, 33,000 experience. All right. Now, we can't get any money for any of these missions because I guess because we're not allowed to fly commercially. Fly, yeah. I got an EFB. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to look up the details on that. But for the first few episodes, I'm just trying to learn how to fly. Right. Wow, it's all up to me. I don't even have an assistant. Oh, I do. But he ain't gonna help me. Alright, let's inspect our plane before takeoff here. We're going to take our engine covers off. Let's get the pitot tube. You're out of there. Whoops. That's what happens. See, you think you took it off there, James, and you didn't. And then all of a sudden, 4,800 people are killed. Alright. Check the ailerons, up and down and left and right. Now, see, last time... Oh, I didn't go all the way down to the... There we go. I figured out what happened with the whole thing. Oh, we got some room to work back here. Well, this is nice. Okay, last time. Okay. Good condition. And by the way, don't think I forgot. When you're on this side, we got to check the landing gear. And the oil, for that matter. Strut's looking good on this side. Okay. That's surprising I can't check the propeller. Let's take the static port cover off. And let's get these out of the way. Looking good over there. Now, you don't want to skip any of this stuff because then you don't get the points or, the experience, I guess. How's our baggage door? Looking good. Make sure that's nice and tight. Okay. Oh, let's check our rudder. We didn't check our rudder. Yeah, see, I would be okay at piloting. At least checking my own plane. And we got to get the ailerons. I may have forgotten, but I didn't forget. But that's what happens, you're in the middle of all this, and you get a call. Your wife calls you, and she's very angry. You're like, shit, you may forget to pull that pitot plug. Next thing you know, there's trouble afoot. All right, let's get inside. Okay. I'm absolutely alone. This is the first time for this. No problem.
David, I'm ready.
Roger
Yes.
that.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Well, we have life on board. I mean, we have before, but do they know how to fly? Are they like, you know, probably not. All right. Yeah. All right, let's start it up. Welcome, folks.
Captain, if there's a day made for flying, this is it.
I
For
agree.
today's flight, you're taking John, one of our friends, and his daughter over Neptune Beach. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Let's do it.
Well, I can see John's is fastened here. I can't see his daughter. I don't know what's going on back then. But hopefully she has it on and is, you know, will take up her father's upbringing, responsibility. Well, let's see here. Okay.
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 22361 is taxiing to runway 19er. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
All right, rudder looks
Foxtrot
good.
Delta 48 traffic. Cessna November 22361. Taking off runway 19er. North departure. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
All right, now.
When do we start?
Well, we got to be patient. We got to, it's like, you know, you're on the road in a car. You got to wait. Make sure there's no traffic. And you look left. And you look right. Okay. And I'm going to guess we're going to the right. There's no, like, blue arrows to help me on this one. Oh. All right. Well, we made the right choice. I'm doing what they all do. That's what I'm gonna do every flight. I'm gonna stop. Cause that's what you do, right? You know, you ever been on a plane that didn't stop? You just don't come around the corner and just, you know, gun it, you know. All right. I'm nervous. There is people here. I do care. All right, I do care. So let me finish this alcoholic drink, and then we'll move it here. All right, everybody, welcome aboard to. I haven't thought of the name of my business yet, but you know what? You're in good hands. I'm going to get you home safe, and don't you worry. We are headed for a beautiful trip to the beach, and I think that you can both agree that you need the rest. You know, I hope you just sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelts, keep your arms inside, and enjoy the view. Right? We're cranking it up. Okay, okay. No, don't mind that, folks. It was. All right. V1 rotate.
Hey, this is something else.
Yeah, it is. Climb to 550 feet. All right, let's go. Not too high, not too hard, Mike. Come on. Whoa. All right, another 70, 50, we're on our way. Yes, it's a beautiful day, folks. You know, you guys have not, couldn't have picked a better day to come fly with me here at Who's the Hazard Airlines. You know, we expertise and comfort, mobility, and convenience, and furthermore, we don't give you all the hub jibber jabber. Okay, you know, we know that your time is precious, and we want to get you to where you want to go, but we also want to make it a wonderful experience. Okay, we're gonna make a hard right here, folks. So
the
just
sky is so beautiful, and beautiful doesn't really do it justice.
I agree. Do not. I gotta make it.
Hey, it's shaking.
Yes, a little shaky, but don't worry about it.
Stall.
No stalling. All right. Now that that's done, let's take a look at Neptune Beach.
You must feel like the king of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset. Definitely need to try that someday.
Absolutely, John. Hey, listen, you know, again, with these headwinds, that's what I would say too. I mean, like, these headwinds, man, we're getting, some of the harder turns can be a little shaky, but there's nothing to worry about at all. It's just part of flying. I mean, I'm sure you've felt it before. We're gonna try to turn with a rudder. Yeah, I definitely want to get a joystick.
Relax, John. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
Hey, relax. Listen to her. Listen to your daughter. She knows what's going on. Listen, this has looked pretty smooth here, Chief, isn't it? Right? Chief, you would fly here. Now let's let off the rudder. We're actually, to be honest, we're getting a wind from the right side, so it's pushing. If I let go of my,
I feel dizzy from up here. David told me that before we get on board, and I was a bit skeptical, but it's true.
All right, we're doing all right. Thank you, Chief. Did you see this? All right, we're going to let go of the rudder. You see how it's pushing me to the left? I'm not hitting anything. So we got to watch. We'll be all right. Here's Neptune Beach. We're looking pretty good. We could just fly out. And what happens if I dive straight down? Well, nothing good. I'm having a good time with this flight here. Let's take a look inside the cockpit. And you do want to toggle back and forth.
How are you feeling?
David, thanks for asking. We're having a blast up here.
I'm so
I'm
happy.
for you. I'll let you to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, see the wind? Yeah, you know what that is?
Neptune Beach. We got a clear view of everything from
The
here.
clouds.
I love it.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Oh yeah, I love flying. What the hell is that?
Still pretty bumpy.
Yeah, I know. Ah! Well, sorry, David, or John, what's your name? Big deal.
I wish we had more time to enjoy the view. It goes by too quickly.
All right, we recovered, okay, right? Silent? What the hell? Yeah. I didn't know what direction I was supposed to go.
Enjoy the scenery at this speed.
Oh, I didn't see that. Stay below 87 knots. Holy mackerel. Sorry about that, folks.
It's hard to enjoy the scenery at this speed.
Harder.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
No.
Stall.
Ah.
Stall.
We got to pick up speed, folks. Sorry, John. Whoops. Hey, well, we're not dead. You know, that's going to be the name of our airline. Well, we're not dead. I guess not. You know, I was going really high. They're very finicky here.
Jane, you've gone silent. Everything all right?
Just taking it all in.
Yeah, she's enjoying it.
I feel the same.
Yeah, whatever. You've been complaining the whole time, John. Let's slow her down. Slow her down. Is this ding dong he's gonna complain that, oh, you're going too fast. Well, I gotta, keep it in the air here, John. All right, we're liking what we're doing now. We're looking pretty good. Okay.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, John? Ready to give it a go again?
Everything wasn't perfect, but I had a good time. Thanks.
You know what, John? I'm trying to announce my final, via the air traffic control here. John, don't tempt me. Oh, we're going to try it again. Not right now, not today, but I'm going to try it again. And it won't let me hit the... See, this is one of the bugs, folks. Flaps. All right, I need my trim. Flaps down 20%. Ah! What type of freaking airstrip is this? Look at this. I gotta say, where's my glide slope? Listen, I got life on board. We're gonna get these people home. Pull, pull, gently, gently. Yes!
A bit shaky, but I'm totally excited right now.
Well, you can shake all you want. Well, I tried to announce my arrival, but you would not let me. All right, we gotta go around the whole shore. You know what, John? We're taking you off road. You want to be the finicky. Well, I know that wasn't my fault. I tried to do it. I even said it. I prefaced it. I was like, "Listen, I'm trying to press it," and you see the one that announced the other thing, and then it never disappeared. That's what the bugs are coming in. That's why people are bitching about this game. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. This was our first flight. Stop.
I believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right.
What?
I'm sure our guests had a thrill over their home region anyway.
Yeah. Whatever. They're not happy, satisfied with my... Well, you know what? Sorry about that, John and daughter. I think the daughter was fine. I mean, it was not that bad. I mean, really, that was the best flight I've ever had. Let's see what we got ranked here. Terrible, horrible, don't ever come back, 0, nothing, zilch. A D, what the hell? Sightseeing quality. Oh, we're doing that again. Oh, but look at my aviator performance. Was 75. Do I get that anyway? I guess I do. Radio communications. Okay, no. Oh, I got a C. Oh, well, I thought we got a D. Oh, I see. It didn't get done adding up. Well, I mean, we actually almost had a B, folks, if you look at it. We were right in the cusp. If you look at the bottom, we're right. The blue line is right. It goes from green to blue to whatever it goes. I'm never going to. Yeah, bounce back. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Trisha, and Trisha's not going to put up with it here on blank, blank, blank airlines, whatever we're going to decide to do. Well, I think that we just need to do that a little slower. Yeah, I agree. Reputation upgrade. Okay, +2 bonus for each mission. Special mission not eligible. Well, hopefully we. Whoa! Level 2.
Nice work completing your first mission.
Yeah, well, you know, I got him home alive. You know what? Let's start from there. We got him home alive.
Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move onto your CPL in no time.
Commercial pilot license. This is what we need. This is how we're going to start getting paid up here. Let's take a look. Okay. We have nothing. Right. Oh, it said, oh, 1 passed. I see. Specialization. Now, what's this all about? Let's see. Ferry, flight, airplane. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, never mind. All right, so missions. Let's take a look. Whoa! Holy
Here's all the first flight missions available right now. Take your pick. Which one you want to tackle next?
You guys ever been on a flight, you know, and then it's like real rough, and you're like, and then yeah, I've absolutely applauded the staff. What do we got here? Ponte Vedra Beach sightseeing tour with Matt. Well, maybe he's not such a a stickler. I'm sorry, it's my first time. I had my license. Taking familiar faces from the local club over Jackson. Whoa. Taking familiar faces. Oh, maybe they're my friends. Well, we don't want to kill them. Let's get these strangers, you know. We'll feel less bad about it if we die. All right, let's see. Fruit Cove. Flying local residents next to Fruit Cove. Well, you know, we're going to know that we need to stay. Well, we got to keep an eye on this whole thing. About what... is there anything in St. Augustine? There's nothing. What the hell, man? It's the oldest city in goddamn America. You got no flights to the airport here. And the airport's been here before 2024. I'm just saying. What's this? What do these little things mean here? It's got like a... See that? The 3 dots, colored dots? Maybe they don't want me to do that one. It's that one. It's this one. Flying a native to Brunswick. Okay. Let's Ponte Vedra. Let's do a Ponte Vedra Beach. What the hell? All right. 11. Oh, this is a short flight. 10 nautical miles. Well, what the hell? If we can't get him alive. If we get him home alive, that's going to be 2-3 people that we would have lived with. Jennifer Barker, flight coordinator today for out of Jacksonville Flying Club. 33,000 experience. And mission sightseeing quality, flight smooth and landing. Well, you know, and there wasn't really much, that many complaints about this, the smoothness. We did a good job with the flying. It was just we were going too fast. I think if we were going too fast, and we only had those couple bumps. He only said something twice about the bumpage. But I mean, come on, bruh. I get it. Well, yeah, they say do that, but you know, there's more to the whole game than that. Let me see here. I'm using the controller and a mouse right now. Yeah, that didn't work. Screw it. Let's take the chocks off. Let's take the... So this is a different plane. Okay. They're good to go. The pitot cover. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, there it is. You know, every plane's different here. I can't get to it. Well, let's check the wheel while we're up here. Boy, I never flew something like this. We're gonna have to get that pitot tube. I won't forget it. I wonder what happens if you do forget. One of these days, I'll purposely forget it, you know. Let's see what happens here. Rudder, good. You're good down. You're good up. Listen, folks, I don't play games when you come flying with me. I would not leave one every single flight. In between flights. You're tired. You're frustrated. Debbie's being a horse's ass and, can't get this damn Smirnoff ices out fast enough and they're getting pissed. Come on. Whoop. Okay, yeah, it gave it to us. We gotta get that pitot cover. So I examined, everything. Now how the hell do I get that thing? Here. It's right there. Ah, there we go. I didn't remove it. See, that could be devastating consequences. It won't. There we go. I gotta crouch down and get it. Oh, there we go. Now, see, that's what you're talking. Here at Kenmore Air, right now, because I guess that's okay.
Jennifer, I'm ready.
Okay, on their way.
All right, it's just you and me. My friend, hop in. What's his name? Oh, her name. What the hell? His name? Oh. That's... Right.
Perfect day to try something new.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, meet Matt. He's keen on discovering the sights around St. Johns County. He's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, I'm sure you'll have a great time with him. He's super nice and curious to know more about our aviation world.
All right.
Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, it's your show.
All right. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I don't remember your name, but that's the first name that came to my mind. And let's take a look at what we got here. I've never flown in this vehicle before. Sir, what's your name? I don't remember. I know this is terrible customer service.
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. JMB Aviation November 1 Tree is taxiing to runway 1. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
What the hell? This engine's like nuts. Alright, let's release the parking brake. I trust it. Let's find it. What the hell? What's happening? Ooh, this is different. Okay.
Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic. JMB Aviation November 1 Tree. Taking off runway 1. Departure to the east. Foxtrot Delta 48 traffic.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Special flight for me. I'm excited, but also kind of anxious. Oh, that's
Whoa! This thing's got some power. What the hell? Don't mind that.
Wow, this is quite a feeling.
It is quite a feeling. It's loud. Retract gears. All right, landing gear up. Now, I'm going to lower our engine speed down. Okay. And so he doesn't bitch and complain like John.
Like in a dream up here. I feel like a kid again.
Good, man. I'm glad. The other guy was an asshole. Listen, I'm not the most experienced flight, operator, but I know what I'm doing. And I'll get you home in one piece, and I'll make you see 66. Now, he can't be complaining about that. It's like driving a car. All right, let's get back online. You see, the thing is, he doesn't know what's online and what's not.
Matt, everything okay?
Jennifer, thanks for asking. We're having a blast up here.
Yeah, he is.
Good. I'll leave it to you then. Enjoy the flight.
Yes. All right, we're going to get back on course.
What's that weird jolt? Are we going down?
Oh. No, we're not going down. Oh, boy, we're really out of there. We got to get back in the cockpit here. Oh, you will. You are. Wow. I'm surprised we haven't got hollered at yet, but we're getting back on the path here. Kind of confusing, but not. He's throwing up there. Oh, let's be really still. You know, I said yesterday, I got there's a couple mods I got coming that are pretty cool. You can it's like for hurricanes and tornadoes and all this.
The sky is mind-blowing. Seeing it from up here is even
right.
better.
I agree. You know, it's why I became a pilot there. And boy, we're really off the old plane. What the hell? What did they want me to do? A freaking...
We feel really safe. Jennifer was right. There's no sense of vertigo at all.
No, not at all. Not when you're flying with me. Oh, I hit that button again. There we go. That's why I was having... Dude, I keep hitting... I need to get a... I have to freaking get... a yoke for this game. I can't do this. Yeah, cheap seats. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna make like an ASMR thing and do like flights from like...
I'm totally... Wow. I'm usually more articulate, but wow.
And it's all, I'll say it again, it's all Google accurate. So, like, I can fly over your home city. Like, look at that. Oh, we're going back here. Now we're off. Now they're not necessarily going to dock me for the not being online, but look how smooth this ride is. Where it started yesterday, look at that, and I'm literally holding it at a certain angle. If I let go,
this view of the region is something else. It must be even more breathtaking at sunset.
Well, next time, hey, you know what? Hit me up. You know, I'll see what I can do for just a little bit of a discount that we can get you up here. Not that you're paying anything. I forgot. .65 airspeed. He's got plenty of time to take in the sights here, folks.
You're up high, but it feels almost normal. Almost.
Where's my flaps? Oh. Lower the flaps down 15. We're going to pick up some speed.
Definitely a bucket list moment.
Right? Hey, you chose a great day, dude. I mean, it's a little cloudy, but you know, it's not superiorly hot here in the cab. Let's try to get a little bit more back on course there. Wow. I can't wait. I'm going to fly over St. Augustine one of these episodes. I got to get a yoke. I'm really digging this game now. What? Flaps malfunction? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Well, we're not going to mention anything yet.
I see St. Johns County. We've got a clear view of everything from here.
Yeah, it's US 1 right there. I guarantee that's US 1. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, we're going to slow down big time. Flaps. Yeah, we don't have any flaps.
It's shaking a lot.
That was hard to get online there. Welcome to my hometown. Almost. Not really. To give it a little bit more.
You know that movie where the wizard flies around on a giant eagle? This is like that, except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
Well, you know, wizards don't need seatbelts, but I need you to have one because I don't want anything bad happening to you. Not that it will. Not on our flight here. Again, these headwinds can be brutal, especially down here on the beach. So don't pay that bumpiness any mind. We have stayed below 82 most of the time here. I just got to point it out.
Everything looks better from up here.
Yeah. All right. awesome. Wait till we get hurricanes and stuff in here. And wait till we have to go hunting for, and we have to go help people stranded in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. I'm getting better. You know what? Compared to yesterday, boy, we really took that loop. But I don't care about that. Whoops.
I'd love to learn ATC language. You must feel like a secret agent sometimes.
Pattern entry. Let's take a look. See? You see how the fly... You see this? Press left to announce position. I'm pressing left. It's not doing it. So when they ask me to tell them I'm coming in for a landing, I'm not going to be able to do. What the hell? I could skip to the landing, but I'm not going to do that. Give it a little left rudder, just a tiny bit of left rudder. Yeah, I love peanut butter cup.
It's like the world is laid out in front of me.
Well, you know. Yeah. Well, we'll keep it up in the turquoise here, right on the lower scale. I've never flown a propeller. This is our first. Well, no, not the propeller, but this is the first time I've flown this particular aircraft. The first time was really different. It's pretty bare minimum, but it's pretty good. It's actually, to be honest. What is our altitude? 1388. Okay, we're looking good. What are we looking like? We're gonna make a
back to reality, folks. Hey, did you enjoy it, Matt? Ready for your next flight?
The flight went so well. Great.
Oh!
Insane panorama over Ponte Vedra Beach.
Thank God he was talking when I did that. He didn't see it. What? Well, I don't blame you. Oh, that's okay. That was after. Okay. Right? Yeah, I don't blame him for that one.
Some people enjoy a bumpy ride. I'm not one of them.
It's when I'm switching camera angles. And what the hell is all this? Alright.
What was that? Are we going down?
No. We're not going down unless you really want me to take you down. Alright, we're gonna have to make... What the hell? Are we supposed to... Ah! Okay, I see it. I see. Boy, you know, this is how people... You know, get accidents here. Bumpy time, yeah. Alright, landing gear down. Alright, landing gear looking good. That's always something that, you know, concerning. That doesn't work. Yeah, I don't hear you saying nothing now, pal. It's pretty smooth, all right? Yeah, we had a couple hiccups. But, I mean, come on. I'm brand new. You don't say that. Look at me, I'm just cutting. Then what the hell? You see the pink in the top left like I'm supposed to go all the way around. No, I'm saving these. I'm going to save you people time. You're not going to be haberdashed with any of this horseradish here at my airline.
I thought if I kept talking I wouldn't get sick, but it's not working.
What are you talking about? This guy's a pussy. I'm not paying for your cleanup mess, pal. Nah, it's not the best. I'll get better. We have a lot of practice to do, folks. Do pilots get air raids, chase each other? No, I hope not. Alright. Our traffic pattern has not been great, but it hasn't been horrible. I mean, we've... Oh, don't bang too hard, Mike, or, you know, this guy's gonna have a heart attack. I like when planes bang hard. I think it's cool when you're looking at the ground. That's what's awesome. Alright, let's cut the engines a little bit. I still cannot announce my position, so I'm not going to be able to tell them when I'm coming in here. This is the type of thing I'm talking about with these bugs in this game. There's no, you can't do anything about it, but... Look, I'm not going to be able to announce my final. Damn it, man. Let's cut the engines. And we're going to flare at 20. All right, we got aileron malfunction. Hey, you know what?
That was rough.
Yeah, you know what? You were right. You are rough. All right. I'm sorry, pal, but you know we're getting you people home a lot. That's the name of the temporary name of the company. Getting you home, well, never mind. Getting you home a lot, you know. I mean, you know, I thought it wasn't terrible. It wasn't, you know, I wouldn't have paid for it, but we're not getting paid for it. Listen, this is a free trip, dude. So 2,500 is the minimum here on this plane. Okay. Whoa! Yeah, he deserves it. I should have done it. I hit the wrong button. Sometimes you forget. I mean, come on.
Even if everything wasn't perfect, our guests still enjoyed flying over his place. And you'll improve each time. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, you better be sure of it, because what the heck, man? Alright, let's shut this thing down. Well, my friend, I know there was a lot of headwind. I'm going to always blame it on it. Like, the headwind was bad, but, you know, like I said, it's not easy. I've never flown this particular plane before, not to scare you, but I think we did pretty good. You're here live. I mean, live, you know, you can... He looks pretty uptight, though. You know, I mean... This thing takes a little bit. Okay. Shut down. I got it. What the hell? Is my parking brake on? Ooh, I like that though. Is it? What is that? Fuel pump. Let's stop that. What the hell? Oh. Okay. What the hell? I want to go. I think my brake is on. Where the hell's the brake? Oh, I better not do that. What are you doing? You got your foot on the... Look, he's got his foot on the brake. Stop that. Set choke. Where the hell? Propeller. I gotta do it manually. Okay, see, this is what I want to do. I want to learn how to actually start this shit by my, like, you know? I'm not kidding. What's that? Arm. Do I have weapons on here? No. What is this? Can I zoom in on this? And we had a flap. You know what? By the way, we had a flaps malfunction the whole time here, so I don't want to hear it. Oh my God. We did it. That's how you start learning how to fly a plane, folks. Wow. A D. Well, we can't complain about that. A C. Well, we can't complain about that. Hey, a B! We can't complain about that! No skip bonus, $11,000. That's right. For experience. Okay, right. Halfway to A. We're not, that's more than halfway to A, I may say. 2 flaps extended max speed. Yeah, I saw that. That was my fault. We're going to have to learn. I got to get a yoke, folks. This is interesting. I'm going to auto run right now when I get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for stopping into this stream and enjoying some flight simulator with me. I'm really liking it. I think it's kind of chill. It's not my typical type of game, but, you know, loving it. So we'll see you on the other side. Enjoy your day, and I will catch up with you later on.